Welcome back to Chthon, the Beast's Age. Yeehaw.
Woo woo!
Hello, Twitch.
Hello, Twitch.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Nope. That's it.
well, that's the end of our stream for tonight. Thanks for sticking around.
Thanks for coming.
All right. We left off in the Keep of Somt with the necromancer Dora Arkili.
Right.
Gotta pull up my dang notes. There you are. Yeah, with Dora Arkili, who just told you that you have the symbol of a forgotten god.
Although not anymore, because she's got it now.
That you've just given her the symbol of a forgotten god.
Yep.
And that it's not the only god that's been forgotten. We're gonna drop back in right there.
Real quick, does anybody remember if I asked my question of her yet?
I don't think you
did.
have. Oh.
Oh.
I feel like I might have not.
I don't think you
Because-
did.
Ellie and her were having a conversation and I didn't
Yeah.
want to, like, interrupt.
I don't
I've-
think you did.
I'm
But she
gonna
did
be honest.
travel with Ellie's dad?
You asked about because her dad traveled with Ellie's, and I think you asked which parent, and then that was the extent of that. I don't think you got to ask Dora specifically.
Okay. That makes sense. Cool.
All the times that the question has been asked have been kind of blurring together for me.
Yeah, me too.
God,
Hence
what a
the
mood.
question.
Just crossing off possibilities.
Understandable.
Keep looking. You can do it. I believe in you.
I mean, the methodical nature is really quite impressive. Just, okay, how about you? How about you? How about you?
I
Look
like
at-
that every time it happens and Nemo has me do a luck check, I've consistently never rolled good on the luck check.
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah.
Story.
Well, yeah, it shows something about the character, right? You know, fresh out perhaps of the forest, perhaps slightly tiny bit naive, but dogged and determined, will not get discouraged,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The fact that no one has known doesn't stop her from asking every single person.
Yep.
All right.
I've been thinking a lot about characters.
That's so good. Yay.
Oblis was the forgotten one.
That's the one I found first. And now this is Dora.
Right.
Oblis was the one I found first. But there are other spaces, too. For other gods. Have you seen them?
I was noting them, yes. I was half convinced there was a conspiracy in this nice little monastery to hide something. I wasn't sure what it was. I'm going to be completely frank, I'm still not entirely convinced you were not part of the conspiracy, but you're doing a good job assuaging my fears.
I want people to know things again.
How did you come across the name?
The name had been... I first came across the symbol. Sorry, I gotta look at my map. I first came across the
Absolutely.
symbol. Honestly, in the Loch Mountains. And I followed it. I asked people who knew about it, and I made my way into East Crook, actually. Didn't get too far. I opted to go around the Court of Fire, and
A
I
wise choice.
found myself in Castle Sol. And I showed the king there the symbol, and he was able to give me the name.
Hmm.
Of course.
Do you know how he could have been forgotten in the first place? What makes a world forget a god?
You don't talk about them. You stop spreading belief of them. People who believe die out. It's a choice.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why Oblis was forgotten. But it was... It feels like it was a cultural change. It wasn't an organized sort of thing.
So it happened over like a long period of time. It wasn't just like a snap. He's gone.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you can get rid of a god that easily. It would take a while for everyone who remembered them to die out, and that's the only way. That's the only way to kill a god for good. And even then, it doesn't. It's not perfect.
Except it cannot be purely a cultural thing. That can't be the only aspect.
Why are there spaces in the portrait?
Exactly. And every time I asked about those spaces, I'm gonna make sure we're alone actually before I go any farther.
Okay, make a perception check.
No. 9.
Would anyone else like to make a perception check?
Sure. My perception's not half bad.
What's my perception? Nope.
Oops, sorry. 12.
Okay.
So Journey's just going to assume that they're alone because he's self-confident.
Valid. Yeah,
every time I asked one of the monks here about it, they responded as though they had been trained to ignore the absences. Someone altered these artifacts and has altered the way the monks behave. That is clearly an intelligent mind.
The world chose to forget these gods, and the world works to keep them forgotten. There's a room where they do it.
Do what?
I have to look at my notes. Sorry, I have to take a look at the...
No problem.
I have to take a look at all of my different maps. I need to open the Keep of Sump map.
Oh, I should make a note of that she said.
It's a few rooms back. They remove the old gods from the imagery. So there's no questions.
I
don't even know if all of them know why they're doing it.
Does not make sense to me. If the existence itself was at work, making sure that people forgot and removing evidence of old gods and stopping questions, then why haven't yours been stopped, or ours? either this entity is not all-powerful, or they do not know that we are curious. It does not.
It's
I do
more
not
that
like the concept of something I cannot fight.
Why?
Chthon chose to forget these gods. It's a choice that people made, and some people work to keep that choice. In temples like these, with old historical records,
But
there's not.
why-
They don't like the old gods, and they want
Why
to keep them in
those-
the dark.
Why those gods and not the others? If they're in the portraits with existing gods, they're part of the same pantheon and the same generation. So why those specific gods and not others?
I don't know. I've been trying. I hope if I find more of them, if I find out more
How
about
long
more
ago
of
was
them.
this?
Let me look at my timeline. I think it started after the Fae got here. They're all mortal gods, I know, because nothing in the... There's no spaces in the Fae tapestries.
If the world chose to forget, could the world choose to forget something else again?
I suppose so.
How would, hypothetically, that be initiated?
Another Fae age? Maybe? From what I know, when it happened when the Fae got here. Out with the old, in with the new, sort of a deal. I don't know why those ones they decided were unsavory, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how it... I don't think one person or one group of people could do it.
I wonder.
The world would have to want to. Enough people would have to want to forget.
The arrival of the Fae came, and they brought their gods with them. Yes?
Yep, the Fae-born gods.
And suddenly, with the arrival of a whole set of new gods, some of the old gods start vanishing and being forgotten.
I don't
Perhaps
imagine it happened all at once, or
No,
very...
but perhaps it was not, as you say, intentional. If there are a finite number of people on Chthon, and each of them can only believe so many things, perhaps there were simply too many gods.
And some of them had to go.
It could be. I guess if that's what it
Suppose-
is. Actually, thank you for that theory. I'm gonna
sorry,
write
that
it
was out of
down.
character. I'm thinking too much about Terry Pratchett.
Oh, really? Oh, is it out of character? It would have been great in character.
No, I think it's close enough to in character.
Yeah, Dora's
Problem
writing
is,
that down.
I can't get Hex's voice out of my head. There's a finite amount of belief in the universe.
Thank you, Hex. Thank you, Terry Pratchett. Very cool.
No, it's
very awesome.
in character. I just thought it wasn't because because I'm stealing from Pratchett.
Aren't we all?
Yes, we all are. There's no one isn't.
Whether you know it or not.
Yeah, Dora writes down your idea. It's genuinely a theory that she didn't think of.
I suppose it makes sense if your family worships, say, a harvest god, and a new harvest god is introduced, and it's new and trendy and not your family's old traditions, and you want something new and you want to be different. But there's comfort in tradition. I suppose it makes sense to switch just a step over from one harvest god to the next harvest god, and then the old harvest god gets forgotten, theoretically.
In that case, if that's how it happened, you could get more gods?
How do you make a god?
Very difficult.
I actually,
Probably.
it's gods are built out of belief. There's she snaps her fingers a bit. There's an old Chthon mortal worship. Certain elders were actually raised to the status of godhood. You could actually deify someone. They wouldn't be a very powerful god, but like if enough people believed that they were and did a dedication to them, they would be in some sense a god. I don't know. They weren't necessarily like worship like a harvest god or whatever, but they would just be like if it was your grandma who passed, she would be like the god of your family or the god of your village or something. Just small gods.
Would the opposite work if you ran a sort of slander campaign against a certain god and convinced everyone that this god was a false idol or a heretic?
God, this is a great plot.
Remove them from godhood?
That's hard to do with the gods we've got. Because the fairy gods they're just over in fairy and they've got the ability to come here if they really need to. And the mortal gods, it would take a lot to slander a mortal god that far. Because they walked on Chthon. They were here. And if people still believe in them, it's going to take a lot to convince them that they either weren't good enough to be a god or never existed in the first place. I haven't been able to make out any names, but I know I think there's a way through the restoration room. There's a door back there. The restoration room is where it's where sometimes the painting happens.
The covering up?
Yeah.
It's interesting that they call it the restoration room when they're destroying it.
Yeah.
Truth is in the eye of the beholder.
They think about it as restoration anyway. I think they've got beholders in Erebus. I think that might be one of the monsters that are down there. Oh man, I want to go to Erebus. I know you can't. Like, you shouldn't go there. It's where people go to die or whatever. But God.
Do you really want to meet a beholder?
No. Probably not. It'd be okay if I got to Erebus, though, and I met one.
Hey, DM, where's... Oh, there's Erebus. Sorry, never mind.
No worries.
So
I
you
couldn't
say
find it.
you were mentioning a door behind the restoration room? Headed where? A door to what?
Probably another room. I bet that's where they keep the unrestored artifacts.
Have you tried to get in there?
I'm not the most discreet.
Yeah.
I told you I should have gone searching through this place last night.
Well, now we know it's there, so now
You
we can make a
didn't know what we
plan.
were looking for. Now we know what we're looking for. I stand by my point.
I suppose your point was well thought out. I just really wish I could have done it, is all. I haven't had much practice sneaking. I
Can
need
still
some
sneak.
practice.
Just wait for tonight. And then when everybody's tired from the tour, then you can sneak.
Hmm.
I can at least, I think, show you to the restoration room.
Do they allow us there? How
No.
keenly is it watched?
Let's see. Given the tour, I don't think anyone's working in there right now. Usually, like, towards the evening, before dinner, that's when they start working in there.
So
Excellent.
it'd be...
I'm allowed to be in there too, as the resident historian. Not that I necessarily approve of what they're doing, but they won't bat an eye if I go in. I think we can sneak. It's not much of sneaking if the door is not quite locked.
So I'm looking at the Sumped Keep map. I know we're on the second floor. I've forgotten which room we're in. I think I once took a note.
12.
Got you. On the second floor.
Yep.
Okay.
Door leads you through room 11 and then into room 3, which is the restoration room. There's like a simple door. It's locked, but door produces a key, and it doesn't. There's like a little creak as it opens. But nobody seems to come up and notice. There's nobody in the restoration room. In the middle of the room, there is a large flat desk with a palette of paints laid on top of it. There's no tapestry on there now, but you can see some weights where they would hold down a tapestry. There's a ton of relics in here.
Whoa.
Most of these actually look yeah, there's a ton of relics in here of different types.
Anything of interest?
Investigation.
Cool.
I will also like to search for anything unique or awesome.
Hell yeah, investigation.
12.
Mine's a bit better than that.
I'll roll 2.
19.
Nat
20.
Woo!
Hell yeah, sorry, I'm eating a kumquat.
You're good.
As you should be. As you should be.
First, let's resolve that nat 20. Not a major, sorry.
All right.
Anything particularly cool or awesome? Let me look at the gods. Yeah, you see actually an antique spear with like a this sort of copper gold blend spear tip, which like it looks kind of battered. It looks like it could definitely use some more polish. The wood is kind of rotting. You actually also see some materials that are actually used in artifact restoration. This is not just where this is actually a restoration room. It's not just where they do the cover-up paints.
Gotcha.
It is where they do the restoration work on some of the other artifacts. You notice that there aren't currently any tapestries in here or anything with spaces. There's nothing that looks like it's been recently defaced. Like there's some old, very worn symbols and objects. You see relics of Somt, of Flint, of Aston, of Caliban, of Jur, and of Erlun, as well as the Fey gods Minon, Tlis, Namat, Kob, and Vaha.
Would you just give me a pausing second?
No worries. Yeah, you don't see none of the...
Minon, Cleese... Could you say those again?
It's everyone in the pantheon of the Feyborn except for Lorn and Hart, because Lorn doesn't have any symbols.
And Hart became Consumi.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Do we see any that we don't recognize?
No, you don't see any that look... These are all of the ones that are in here are of named and known gods.
Gotcha.
Actually, you do see some symbols of Heart. You actually see quite a few.
Ooh, interesting.
Heart
How
was a
is Heart
really
represented?
big god.
Ah, there we go.
Heart was a very important god for a while. Usually Heart, there are symbols, usually of a rabbit's head with very sharp teeth or with empty eye sockets. A lot of imagery of prey animals, and a lot of like all of the weapons are like hunting weapons or like kitchen tools.
Oh my god, Hart is...
Oh my god, I love that.
Heart is the god of the eaten.
Hart is El
Amazing.
Ari Ra, the prince with 1,000 enemies.
Like a little bit.
I love this.
Like
actually.
only a little bit. Hmm?
Can I justify my bad roll by saying Willow gets distracted pretty quick and is gonna actually go wander over to Dora?
Yeah.
And she's going to say
Q?
so
Huh? Kobe?
Sorry, I thought my thing was off.
Okay, you're all good.
she's gonna say so you've traveled far and wide, yes?
Yep.
And you knew Ellie's father?
Yeah, a little bit. Met him a couple times before my father went on that goddamn research trip.
Did you ever... Ellie's mother was in a traveling party. Did you ever meet any of them?
Nah. Mostly, I need to find Ellie's dad's name again. Give me a moment, unless you can give me Ellie.
Let me see if I have Ellie up. Hold on, I have too many tabs open. Motherfuck.
I can get it. I can get it real quick.
Okay. It's a race against who can get it first. I don't think I have Ellie
Viral.
open. Yeah.
Mostly Viral came by us. Or we met up at the library, so I think I just knew Ellie, right? Because he looks kind of like his dad.
So, this might be a long shot, but have you ever, in your travels, encountered anyone by the name of Saryu Morag?
Luck check, please.
Come on. Damn it, 6.
God, these are
God
really
damn it.
narratively good luck checks. I've like 90% decided already whether or not they know, but the luck check really seals the deal.
Damn. And these dice have been bad tonight.
Oh no.
Okay, I just rolled a test die and it was a natural 20.
Disgusting.
Here.
It's a good thing to get those 20s out early.
Dora thinks, looks through her notebook. I don't think so. I could check back. This is like the last 2 or 3 years worth of notes. I could keep checking my old ones, but name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry.
Do you know where I might find any of Ellie's Ellie's mother's old party members?
I don't think I ever met her.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you anyway.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Well, if you find her dead, you know who to call? That
Thank you.
She blushes. She blushes quite a bit and then like steps away.
Oh, Lock Mountains.
Sorry, yeah, the Lock Mountains.
I was just like, okay, I know it's not spelled L-O-C-K, but there was the symbol of a lock, and then I see the mountains on the map. Like, oh.
Did I don't know if I've sent you the actual updated map. I'll put that in the...
There's an updated map.
I'll put that in the updated maps.
You sounded so frantic. There's an updated map
with more.
I adore maps.
No, you're valid. I have the map. I have the world map up right now. I always do.
Yeah, no. About 3 feet away is my map case with the 3 Devon Rue.
Good old Google Maps, yeah.
Exandria maps.
I think I put some more shit on this map, essentially. Like, yeah, there's just more things on it. More labeling.
That's cool.
Nice. Download that.
Yeah. It's just, it like the Kaliki Mountains, etc. Oh, that's very good. That's simply what Heart is simply like that. Her symbol is the ears of a rabbit. Just the ears.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And that's her like symbol in general, but like there's a lot of rabbit imagery and like big teeth.
I am a fan of this.
She's the god of the eaten, baby.
Zoom.
All right, yeah. Dora stands awkwardly to the side because she's a necromancer and she's awkward and she's like, I'm good at 2 things, and that's talking to dead people and writing down what they say.
Good.
Is there another door in this room?
Sorry. I had to take a look at my thing. There is There is a door on one wall, in the far wall.
Let's go through it.
Exactly my intent.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
Guess who has thieves' tools?
Limsy Korsakov?
You go up to the door, and door is like, yeah. I think that's because it connects to the restoration room. I think that might be where the old stuff is. The other old stuff.
All right, give me just a couple minutes, and I'm going to roll to use my
Before you
thieves'
do
tools.
that,
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on you.
Hell yeah.
Yay, thank you. Yeah, I don't want my tools breaking, and knowing me and Ellie, that is bound to happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you... What is lockpicking?
Dex? Okay.
Dex?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks.
So you get...
Or sleight of hand or whatever.
Yeah, sleight of hand. I
Yeah.
think. Let me double check that. Hold on.
No, I think it's dex, and if you're proficient with them,
Yeah, you
you
get
add
advantage.
proficiency.
I'm checking my proficiency, if I am proficient in it or not, because I forget.
While this is happening, Nemo,
Mhm.
do I gain my 3rd level abilities yet? Or do I have to wait?
Sorry. What's the one that you were thinking about? I was
Hellsight.
Hmm?
I was thinking of using Hellsight.
Hellsight. God, I have to look at Hellsight again. Would you read the description for me?
Sure. As an action, you extend your awareness out from you until the end of your next turn. You know the location of creatures within 60 feet using magic to hide or disguise themselves.
Okay.
I can use it a certain number of times before my long rest. It's your mastery of deception makes it easy for you to recognize the use of concealing sorcery. But it was, I was wondering whether it's one of those, I can't technically use it until I've signed the contract.
I don't think that you know. I don't think that Journey knows that he can do it yet.
Right.
I think
okay.
that's how we're gonna play the
Okay.
level 3 stuff until you sign the contract.
Okay,
Gotcha,
so I do
gotcha.
have a proficiency in it.
So like you're allowed to use it, but you have to like stumble into it, kind of, which can be fun. You're proficient in
so-
thieves' tools. Okay.
I am. Does it? So what does enhanceability do?
Advantage.
Advantage is sweet. Okay. All right. First one's an 18, and next one's an 8. So that is 21.
It takes you a while. This is a really... It's not that it's like a complicated, like, fancy lock, but it's a durable lock.
I see.
It takes you a long time to open it. And Dora keeps darting out of the room. Like, she's looking around, seeing if there are any monks coming upstairs, and it's kind of loud.
Oh dear.
Dora is a big person and has hooves.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Minotaur.
Um,
I'd forgotten.
oh yeah. But eventually, actually, everyone make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Happy to.
God damn it.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Not so much.
13.
Mine's a mere 12.
Okay, nat 20. I drew a major.
Ooh.
So we're gonna take a look at what you get.
Why are my dice being mean to me today?
Until your next long rest, add +2 to Constitution.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. All right. Ellie, you're at the lock. And you hear Dora comes in for the last time. You hear another a set of footsteps that nobody else seems to like. Once Dora stops moving, there's like a moment before the sound stops. Like there's another set of footfalls.
Okay. I'm gonna freeze. Like they're not moving now that Dora's not moving?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay. Not to alarm anyone, but I believe we are being watched. I heard another set of footsteps outside of Dora's. I don't know where, but
Coming from behind Dora up the stairs? Or
DM?
from the previous room?
Yeah. They seem to be after Dora. Yep.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, from the stairs.
I'll go and talk to them. Maybe just come with me and we can you can go back downstairs, maybe.
How close are you to finishing that lock?
The
How
lock
close?
is open.
Oh fuck.
Like you
Okay.
opened it and then
And then they
you heard, yep.
I wonder.
What if we just peek our head in real quick?
Journey is going to.
If it's
open
the
door.
abbot, I can try and see if I can stall them for a little bit.
Can I I'm Ellie's gonna poke his head in just real quick. Take a look around.
Okay. Make
No.
perception checks or investigation with disadvantage.
Shit. Okay.
Everyone or just...
Everyone who's poking their head in.
Okay.
Well, Journey was going to actually go in, but
Oh.
Then you would make either one of those. Then you would make your investigation without disadvantage.
excellent. Ah, bull! It doesn't help my rolls. Shit.
You said disadvantage? I got the same roll both times, and neither of them was good.
Unless you want to go
13
inside.
investigation.
13 investigation. Okay.
Was perception with or without disadvantage?
Perception was without disadvantage, but you don't get as
Okay.
much with perception.
All right. Well, that was 15.
Okay. Willow.
Oh, that's a total of 6, 7, 8, 9.
Fun. All right. Yeah. You see
Jack shit.
icons. You see there's an unlit furnace kind of at the back of the room. You see like a chunk of metal next to it. You see you don't actually see, you only see like icons. Not even like tools or anything, just figures or icons. And yeah, you just see icons. You can't really get a bead on. You would have to get closer and investigate one in particular to get a bead on what they were.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna roll for the abbot and for Dora. And we will see. The abbot is the bone dice, and Dora is my goblin dice. We'll see who gets a higher number.
Bone.
Journey is definitely going to enter that room, by the way.
You already, okay, you did.
Oh, I did already? Okay.
Did you make your investigation with disadvantage?
No.
Okay, then yeah. You have disadvantage unless you're in the room.
Got you.
Like if you're just poking your head in, disadvantage.
That die is really loud.
You hear the abbot you hear Dora. They're in
Oh.
my room. They'll be right
Dear
down.
God, she's a terrible liar.
I try to grab the edge of Journey's cloak, and it's just like, get out of there.
I'm gonna scoot back towards where Dora is.
I would like everyone to make a dexterity. I don't know whether I want to do dexterity or sleight of hand.
Like stealth?
Just for being, stealth. I forgot that was a skill. Make a stealth.
Okay.
Ellie gets disadvantage.
Beautiful.
Advantage.
What's this roll for?
To see if you can get out of the room that you're not supposed to be in before the abbot gets there.
Like the backpack room or the restoration room? Because I was just gonna scoot out and try to lie about it.
The back room. The backpack room.
Okay.
Ellie gets advantage.
You can probably weasel your way out of, like, being in the restoration room.
Right.
All right.
Is it clear to me that neither of my companions that people desperately want me out of this other room?
Is that clear?
Journey, if you don't get out of the room, I'm gonna close the door on you, and you're gonna be stuck in there.
See, the thing is, he was thinking of closing the door anyway.
Nah.
Does he voice this?
Hold on. Just give me a...
Can I try to...
Journey will gently push you out and then close the door behind him while he's still inside the room.
Jesus.
All right.
All right, fine, cool. Great.
Well, I rolled a 14 to get out.
Ellie?
Give me 1 second. Okay.
I'm going to use my roll to try to get the door closed and looking like it's always been closed.
22.
All right.
Should I roll stealth for that? Should I roll sleight of hand for that?
Sleight of hand.
They're actually identical, so it doesn't super matter. That is a natural 20, and I can show you the picture if you'd like.
Hell yeah.
For a total of 24. Haha, good. I like those 20s when they come here.
Oh, fun. That was a major.
Interesting.
That was the goddamn class changing one, whatever.
Every time.
Is that twice you've gotten that?
Yep.
I'm gonna draw one more
Great.
card and see if it's not the class changing one. Hey! It's the ceremony one.
Oh,
Which is also what I've gotten before.
Goddamn, one more card, okay.
You need to shuffle again?
I did. Okay, that one's not a major. So, no majors.
What I like to do when I shuffle is cards that I've drawn, I put one on top, one on the bottom, and one in the middle, and then I just repeat that process.
Cool.
That's what I do for 3 card spreads.
I've got a whole big thing that I do when I shuffle. It's a long and involved process. Anyway, yeah, you close the door. You're actually able to figure out a way to lock it from the inside.
Excellent.
So it's actually locked on that natural 20.
Does it appear I can unlock it from the inside as well?
You don't know right now.
That's fair.
Well, there goes Journey. We lost him. Oh well.
All right.
Guess we'll have to find a new party member.
We're gonna start with.
Can we check your lost and found for our ill rigor?
We're gonna start off with Ellie and Willow and Dora and the Abbot.
Okay.
Oh, you are Dora? This isn't your quarters. I was showing them the right?
We're very curious. I'm an aspiring historian. We all are. And
Deception
just sort of
check.
wanted to. Okay.
Ellie can help.
I will help.
Right, the
'Cause
person with
my-
high charisma is inside another room.
Yeah, my charisma's shit, so I'm helping. I'm not gonna.
So
Yeah, my
does that mean I get advantage?
Advantage, yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Ellie says, we discovered Dora and I that our fathers used to work together,
I got
and
an 11.
Oh ho ho ho. Miss Arkely,
we're so screwed.
we have a arrangement, do we not? Yeah. Uh-huh. You are allowed to use our facility and our teleportation circle. And you do not meddle in keep business. They were really interested in the restoration room. I know they're not
enthusiastically.
they're not aspiring historians. They're adventurers, but they really are into history.
Please don't blame her all for this. We pushed her. Please don't put all of the blame on her behalf.
We were very curious. We mean no disrespect.
I rolled to see if they would notice whether or not there was one missing, and she didn't. That was a natural one. You lucky fuckers.
God.
We would like, for the remainder of your visit with us, if you would remain in the public areas of the keep. If you are friends with Dora, she may visit you there.
Of course.
Understandable.
And they shoo you out of the room.
We're very, very sorry.
Somtku
incredibly
and
happy with my
I
decision.
forgive you.
Oh,
Don't let it happen again.
Thanks, Somtku.
thank you.
All right. You get ushered downstairs. Dora retreats. With like a worried glance at you guys back to her, like embarrassed but also like worried about Journey back to her quarters. Journey, you are inside the what the hell did I call it? The Ancient Collections room.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
You can roll again to investigate specific icons.
Excellent. Will do. That's 16?
16.
12 plus 4 is 16, right?
Hell yeah. You pretty easily find some more lock symbols of obelisks. The name sort of comes to you easily now. When you see the symbol, you connect it with the name of obelisk, this lock. You actually see a bunch of different ones. There's different materials that that were used. Some are older. Roll a history check.
Absolutely. I'm good at that too. That's a synthetic 20.
Synthetic 20. By your calculations, none of these are the like newest of these was made in the year 1880. That's the newest ones. Were made around there. Nothing, and that's all of the things in this room. Nothing was made later than that.
Wow.
What
That's
year is it
old.
right now?
It's like 25 something.
Yep.
Or 23
It's
something.
2635.
Okay, good to know.
Yep.
So not as incredibly well, but still.
Mhm.
Still, that's a good 800 years ago.
Yeah. You also see You see a symbol of... This one's actually a weird symbol. It takes you a minute to decipher it. It looks like it's a vial? A vial with something, with like some sort of liquid in it. It's drawn like it's a sort of liquid. None of the ones that you see here are actually vessels. They're all icons of this symbol. But you do see it a couple of times. That's one of the... You identify those two symbols with a 16.
Okay. Well then, does there look to be anything incredibly small? Like, what's the smallest item in here?
Roll a luck check.
7. That's just a straight d20, right?
Yep, just a straight D20 roll.
My favorite number, not so good on a d20 die.
The smallest is one of these... one of these vial type things. It's like a little wooden... It's like in the shape of like a vial, but the details are carved rather than like it's not a hollow vial. It's just like a with the stopper carved, and the liquid like a wavy line around the edge of it.
Yeah.
That's the smallest. It's a little vial. I'd say
Okay.
it's about palm length.
I'll stick it in my bag.
All right. Mark down a symbol of heme. You don't know the name,
Yep.
but you know that you have it.
Heem.
Yep. That's almost me. Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
I'm
Heart symbol.
Then
baby.
going to gently try the door. Just a bit.
Okay. I'm going to roll a luck check. Tell me high or low.
Hi.
Okay. It doesn't budge.
Does it appear to be locked, or does it appear to be stuck?
It appears to be locked.
Fucking lost our Elberger. Good luck.
Oh, I'm just gonna break the lock.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
That's gonna go well,
Uh-huh.
I'm sure. 17.
Okay. What are you doing to break this door?
What?
You bring the
I was-
door or the lock?
I was aiming for the lock.
Okay. Describe how you're trying to do this.
Well, I've got a crowbar, so I'm gonna take my
Right, he
crowbar
does have that.
and I'm gonna stick it at the lock at the lock junction and fucking pull. Actually, crowbars are supposed to give me like advantage or something.
Yeah.
I don't
Roll
know.
with advantage. Roll again.
I'm not gonna get much better than that though. So I know why I'm trying. I got the same roll.
All right. You lean in. You lean back with the crowbar in this lock. And you start just to hear something that gives you a little bit of a feeling of dread.
Oh no.
And that's the beginnings of wood starting to snap. You've got your crowbar like in this lock. But the lock is really in the door. So the wood of the door, as you pull back with your crowbar, it starts to strain, and you hear like those little snaps, the little things that tell you, oh God, in just one moment, this thing is gonna snap with the biggest noise ever. Roll a dexterity check to see if you, like, do you keep going or would you stop?
Probably.
Roll a
Well,
dexterity
it
check
doesn't look
first.
like it's working, right? It's not doing the thing he wants it to do. I'm rolling the thing. Oh, that's not so great. 11.
You...
It's not a saving throw, right?
No,
it's just
it's
a...
not.
Well, it
Just
wouldn't
a
matter.
check. You are pulling with this crowbar. You hear the wood start to snap. You try to wiggle it out, but in wiggling it out, you manage to push it further,
Oh my god.
and with a surprisingly loud snap from like an old wood door, the part of the
Gonna
door
get
with the
thrown out.
lock comes, like, breaks right off, and the lock clangs onto the floor loudly.
Okay. I am... I'm going to rush immediately out of the room, down out the other room, out down the corridor, draw my sword, and turn around.
Where do you
and
go?
start heading back towards the room.
Where do you go to?
Ah.
Can you tell me what room? Like, you go out from room 4 to room 3, and then from there to where?
I'm going to go... We were in Dora's room before, right?
Dora's room is room 12. Rooms
Yeah,
2 and
that's where
10
we
are
were
both, like,
before.
corridors.
So and one is the staircase.
1 is where the staircase is, yep.
So I'm gonna go from 3 down to 2.
Okay.
Assuming no one's there, I hope.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay. That's pretty good. That is once again a synthetic 20.
All right. You run through the hall, managing to keep light on your feet as you go through the restoration room and into the hallway. You draw your sword, and do you advance then towards the room again?
Right. I've heard a loud, ominous clang. I've rushed up the stairs and I'm coming to see what's happening. That is what I'm trying to present.
You see, there's actually, I believe I said, the dwarf elf. It's dwarf orc. Dork, that's what it was. The dwarf orc young woman, says, "Oh, this is a private area. Closed."
I heard a loud noise. What happened? Is anyone hurt?
No one should be up here except for the historian.
You're sure you don't need help? I am quite skilled with this. If something has happened, if someone has broken in,
I love you so much.
Make a deception check.
you betcha. And deception is great. I'm really good at that.
Oh, you're jinxing yourself.
It doesn't matter whether I'm jinxing myself. Look at forked tongue. You know my forked tongue ability?
No.
What is that?
My total of deception is 16.
Oh my god.
Forked tongue is a first level ability for Illrigger. You have facility with speech and know how to manipulate an audience. Whenever you make an ability check to persuade, deceive, or intimidate, you can treat a d20 roll of 7 or lower as an 8.
Wow.
Nice.
Whoa.
I cannot get lower than a 12 on deception.
Holy shit.
That's
So 16
insane.
total?
16 total.
All right. Yeah. She's like, "Oh, I heard. I Where did you hear it? It wasn't in the story, and I know it was in over on the other side. It was from over here. The abbot
I
told me
was
to.
just by the stairway.
I was just by the stairway. I didn't see
I
you.
didn't see you by the stairway.
I didn't see you.
Beautiful.
How did you... Hold on. I'm sorry. You're... So...
Mm-hmm.
Stairway's room 1. I was in room 2. They're in room 3.
No, they are come up behind you. They came up the stairs.
Oh.
Sorry.
I thought they were in room 3.
No, they come up behind you. When you get to room 3, they follow behind you. Sorry about that.
I thought they were coming from room 11.
No, they were coming from room 2.
That changes things.
Sorry about that.
Significantly.
No worries. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Was it in the...
Was what?
Oh, there...
I heard a noise. I don't know where anything is up here.
Well, we're that up ahead, the restoration room. That's where you are now.
No, I came from one room, then another room, and then the stairs. I point back towards room 11. There's that kind of curve, and you gotta go one way and then another way. I couldn't find the damn thing. I only heard the one. I thought someone must be in trouble.
Oh. I guess we'll look in... Well, I only can go in,
Look,
here, or...
Look, you know what? I'm gonna... Okay, my sword's been sheathed for a while.
Yeah.
Because we're just having a conversation in this room. Okay, so... You don't think anything's... You said this is a private area. That's right. I shouldn't have taken off like that, but...
Oh, it's...
Hold on, you said you came from the stairs?
Yes.
So you can get to the stairs from that way?
Yes?
You're saying I went the long way around? God damn it. Okay,
Oh my god.
She looks confused.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'll leave you to your work. This has been more confusing and more trouble than it's worth. If you need an intruder, just scream, I'll hear you.
You need an intruder.
All right.
Intruder.
And then I head back downstairs.
Sorry, did you say need or see?
If you see,
Okay.
if you, I said if you meet.
If you
If you
okay.
if you meet an intruder, just scream.
just
and I'll hear
thinking
you.
about if you need an intruder. Call.
No.
That's really good. All right. Yeah,
I'm confident that if nothing else, I've confused the hell out of them.
you sure have. Yeah, you walk downstairs?
Yeah.
Yep, they're still up there.
They're
You leave
still-
them behind you, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Do
And
we see Journey?
I'm then going to wander about trying to find the tour group
You're able to,
and then ask where the privy is.
I'm going to roll a luck check. Willow, tell me high or low.
What?
Yeah, tell me high or low in this luck check.
Hi.
Okay. I just want to see how long it takes Journey to find you, even though it's a small
Okay.
place. You find someone to tell you. You find a monk to tell you where the bathroom is before you find them.
Well, yeah. Then I'll ask the monk where the privy is.
Yeah. They show you to the bathroom.
Thank you. I will go in there, close the door, and breathe for a bit, and then just kind of straighten myself, exit, and then go searching for the tour group.
It takes you a
Excellent.
little bit. You're actually closer to them now after having got to the bathroom. Like, it clears your head a little bit, and you're able to find them more quickly than you otherwise would have. Yeah, and you all meet back up. And the tour
Do
group
I
is there.
see my two companions? like in
Yep.
the tour group, or in that case, I'm going to go
Are
over to
you?
them and say,
Are you in the tour group, guys?
I mean, I guess we kind of got led down. Someone's mic is like going up and down.
that
I
might
mean-
be mine.
It also could be mine. We'll figure it out.
I mean, I guess we kind of got led back down.
I feel like
Yeah,
I don't
what
know.
would we have done? I'm not really sure.
On the one hand, I feel like we would hang out waiting for Journey. On the other hand, I feel like joining the tour group again is like nothing to see here, nothing suspicious about this at all.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best bet. So yeah, we are with the tour group.
So I'm going to say, wow, I needed the privy more than I needed. Did you have a good time with the scholar?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Excellent.
Maybe you should drink less water before the tour next time.
Well, I found myself dehydrated so incredibly frequently. You know, it's something. I think it has to do with like my heritage. My dad
I'm
was
gonna
always thirsty.
I step on his foot.
Ow!
I'm just like, you explained yourself just fine.
Good.
I gotta say though, this place is a lot more boring than I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've never been in a castle or a keep. I've never been in a keep before. So, I think
What?
it's perfectly fascinating.
Oh, that's right. Forestkin, big thing of
Yes.
stone.
Yeah.
Willow's gonna do a really big
Oh my
yawn and stretch and say, I think I'm ready for a afternoon nap.
Mm-hmm.
I think perhaps we should go to rest. Tour guide. What did we know the tour guide's name?
We don't need to. Okay.
You know where the dormitories are.
Okay, yeah. I was
We can
gonna
just-
tell them that we're
Okay.
going to thank you for the tour. We're going to rest now.
The monk that's leading the tour bows.
Okay. Back to the dormitories.
Great. Back to the dormitories.
There's like 2 or 3 other people in here who have the same sort of idea of doing an afternoon nap.
Okay. I guess we huddle in some sorts. Did we hear the noise?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, maybe
I
I
should
should have cast Pass Without a Trace at some point. I did have that prepared.
Well,
Shit, I also had Detect Magic. That might have been interesting.
Incredible.
incredible.
I love this.
And Charm Person. I'm doing great.
Incredible.
We out here.
Incredible, Willow.
And I cast Enhance Ability. Okay.
It's
Willow
fine. It worked out in the end.
Fine.
Willow writes, basically.
It worked out in the end. More or less. Thank God Journey has a high charisma.
Yeah.
How the hell did you get out of there?
Also, why the fuck did you stay there?
We hadn't learned anything. Not anything from being in there.
Well, yes, but that could have gone very poorly.
If it had gone poorly, they would have kicked me out. They would have kicked
Dude.
me out of the keep and not let me come in the keep.
To be fair, I did threaten to push him in there anyway, so I guess he kind of made a choice.
The worst that would have happened was that I would have not been allowed to go in the keep. I would have learned something anyway, and I
What
could have
did you
just
get?
waited until you came out.
Did you learn anything from it? Anything worthwhile?
What'd
Yeah,
you find?
I found another another thing. I found something which I don't want to take out of my bag until we exit. I drew a sketch, and I will take out a small thing. I will draw a sketch of the symbol, and show it to them before ripping it up. Just
Ooh.
because we're in the middle of a place that is keenly aware of trying to get rid of those symbols. So
I
I
see.
don't want to leave anything lying about that shows that I know.
We don't recognize it at all, do we?
Nope.
All right.
I was only there for a short while.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well,
But
what's our next move?
well, we learned what we came here to discover. We learned who came here and why. I do have some business which I need to take care of.
Right.
It's it's something that I can talk about. I'd prefer to talk about it out in the open air, though, under the sky, rather than in the middle of this building filled with imagery of gods. It's weird. I don't. It's
Okay.
We could step
Ooh,
out. I
Take a
suppose.
walk. Sure.
yeah. I want to take a walk anyway. I've got a whole bunch of energy.
Fresh air.
Yeah, sure.
Walk is a good way to.
Yeah.
Let's go for a walk. So we'll find the exit and
Exit.
start walking around.
Yeah, I guess we'll walk
outside.
around the grounds.
Yeah, you can walk to where Snicker and Doodle are
Yeah.
stabled.
And once we're out of sight, I will actually take the physical wooden object out of my bag and say, "So this is what I found."
Huh.
There was a bunch of imagery, like the paper I showed you,
Mm-hmm.
and well, I thought we could do with a tangible representation. That, I mean, they're going to destroy all those things, and whether or not that's the right thing to do is something I frankly don't want to get into. But I wanted something concrete.
Mm.
DM, can I'm gonna cast detect magic on that.
Okay.
I think. You know, can I hold up? Is that one of those ones I can ritual cast?
I think.
I think so. Because I don't really want to waste a spell slot, and if I ritual cast, I don't use a spell slot, but it just takes
Time.
Let me take a look.
I'm pretty sure you can.
ritual casting. What does it say?
If you go to the spell, it will either have the word ritual attached to it or not.
Oh, yeah. It does. I don't know how long that takes. It doesn't say.
It takes an additional 10 minutes.
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes. 11 minutes, so.
So, okay. That's 20 minutes total?
No.
No?
It's 11 minutes total.
Oh.
Yeah.
Casting time 1. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So we'll just take a long walk, and you'll be casting as we go, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking like an hour walk. We go a little bit away. Part of it goes by. Voila.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I get anything from it? I mean, and so it's apparently it's a presence of magic within 30 feet of me. So it's more of an area effect, but yeah, I'm specifically looking at that. But if there's anything else cool.
Does anyone else have magic items? I don't remember. Whatever. You
I
would be
don't-
aware of like what people have generally.
Got a health potion.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything. Let me look at my.
Got a health
see
potion, but
journals-
that's it.
You see Journey's health potion. You feel Journey's health potion. This. There's no magic on it.
Well, Journey, bad news. It's extremely cursed and you're going to die in 2 minutes.
Make a deception check.
I'm not actually trying to trick.
It's obviously sarcasm.
Yeah.
Well, I've got somewhere nice to go afterwards, so I guess it's okay.
There's nothing on it. It's just a thing.
But
Is the
I
key
suppose
itself magic?
are we within 30
Are you
feet of the
within
keep?
30 feet of the key?
I don't know, are we?
I was imagining we'd be just walking away from it for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you're within 30 feet.
Cool.
But actually, that leads it to a nice segue to explaining some of the business I have to deal with. So, like I mentioned, I got a letter saying I've got to go talk to some people in my order. Now, you don't have to come with me if you don't want to, but it's going to be several days. Um, I'll have to journey to the Temple of Jur, and from there it'll be several days before I can leave again.
Journeys to Jur.
I mean, we don't really have anything else to do.
Right.
Yes, I mean, we're both sort of wandering, it seems. We may as well wander with you. We're going to be a party.
That is excellent logic. So let me tell you one more thing. It's... So, it's one of those things that sounds worse than it is when you say it out loud because of the way people think about the supernatural. I serve hell. Basically. And underneath the Temple of Jur, there is an entrance. And it's going to be a day or two to travel to the place I need to go, whereupon I'll swear an oath, and then I'll be able to leave and go about my business.
Okay, so this is Jess asking.
Yeah.
What is hell in this world?
Hell is a plane. It's a lower plane of Chthon. It is a plane that is actually actively attached to Chthon, unlike Fairy. Hell has a very strong anchor that's here. This is specifically a hell that is attached to Chthon.
There's in the Gods and Legends document. There's a describer of Hell Harrowing the Afterlives.
Yeah.
Cool. So it is an afterlife, it's like hell. It's hell.
It's just where the demons are. There's a bunch of demon kings. Yeah, they're just vibing.
Though it has an evil taint to it, but it's closer to law, like Fairy is closer to chaos.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They
We'd love
don't
to see it.
genuinely care about the gods of Chthon. They could care. They don't give a
interesting.
shit.
I'm looking at the document and it says demons blah 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 blah, so they are despised by the Fae who wish to deny death. Have I heard unfallen shit talking at all?
Actually, you haven't heard. Death is very weird for you guys in the Singing Wood.
Right.
There's very minimal death rites. There's the practice of putting people back into the ground, but there's... they haven't spoken about hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how we have sort of an emissary of hell, a Fae-born child, and just a little man in the middle.
Yeah.
It's very good and very epic, and I love it for story reasons.
Ellie is also technically Fae-born.
Technically, yes.
But
Not as directly.
definitely
Not as directly.
Not as directly.
And by his upbringing, he is much more
Yeah.
simply
Lad.
lad. Simply Chthon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ellie's family has been in the mortal world for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
I imagine.
What do you do in the service of hell?
Not a whole lot. To be perfectly honest, I will be required once I take the oath to respond to any summons from my liege lord to act as champion, or should hell as a whole be attacked, I will be required to return there and defend it and act as champion.
Champion.
Well, it's an archaic process of challenges based on political power.
Hmm.
Uh, but more, I have a thing. I have a thing I need to look at. Hold on, it's here somewhere. It's a piece of paper. It has everything I need on it, which is why it's frustrating that I can't seem to find it. There we go.
That's really how it is.
But I am what is the Order of Desolation, is the knightly order that I am going to be a part of, and in fact, sort of half am a part of. And our job is to travel Chthon and look out for Hell's interests.
What are Hell's interests?
Well, they like people making deals with them. They like the fact that they are connected. They are deeply afraid of another connection between Chthon and Fairy. Like the one that
Interesting.
happened oh so long ago. It is my job to keep a watch for, as ridiculous as this sounds, a fairy invasion.
Fairy invasion.
I don't imagine it's going to happen anytime the next, 500 years, but while I'm alive, that's my job. That
So-
and anything else I can do to promote the general welfare of Hell as a whole. I have a liege lord, but I do not serve him. I serve Hell as a whole, regardless of the political squabbles of the inhabitants.
Is this why you were so afraid of Unfallen?
Incredibly, yes. Absolutely. I have no anathema to Fairy, but my role is one of opposition. Putting aside for the fact that Onfallen is a being of incredible power who could, if they so decide, destroy basically any of us, that's reason
wouldn't,
enough to
though.
be afraid. But given that I serve Hell, but I'd only just begun my stunt as an ill-rigger, which is a term for those who are part of the Order of Desolation. So perhaps it was not obvious what I
So-
was.
Ooh, your trek into hell now, is it like an initiation almost?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Up till now, I have been an apprentice, if you will. This is my transference to a knight.
Oh.
So here's a question. I believe we've already decided that we're going to follow you and that we're a party, that we're friends, and that we're going to travel together. Can I even follow on this?
Oh, yes.
Will that cause problems?
No, it won't. Not as long as we have the proper paperwork.
Even if
But
I'm fair, if I'm Fae.
that'll be fine. No, full-on fairies are capable of being in hell, and if they wanted to, could make deals with other demons. But
Ah.
they might be more wary of you, as they would be wary of a full-on fairy. But you are traveling with me. It is my job to act as not an emissary, but a watcher of the mortals of Chthon, and they are aware that there are plenty of Faeborn.
Perhaps I shouldn't mention that my Fae Lord parent is living here, though.
As I did not mention to Onfallen that I was a servant of Hell. It would be a good precaution, yes.
Understood.
I could be wrong, but I don't imagine they'd care much about either of you, as long as you obey their laws and don't, blow something up.
Well, sounds fun.
No promises.
No
Yeah.
tears.
Epic
Let's go.
Pog. That's so good.
Thank you.
Now, I've been down one hell gate in
Yeah.
my existence, Nemo.
Mhm.
That took a day to get to hell? 2 days?
Yeah, it took the better part of a day for you to properly get in there.
And
You get to the bottom of the Hellmouth, and you gotta wait for the door to be just open.
right.
Yeah. You gotta wait for the
And
veil
is
to
it
be just thin enough.
And what did it actually look
Halloween.
like when I was there? I haven't asked that.
Um,
Fire and brimstone, or more vast rocky landscape.
Let me actually take a look at the demons, because let's see where you went in. You went into Person's domain.
Yeah. Although from Person's domain, I then went elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let me take a look. Yeah, Person's domain, the domain of King Person is sort of a rocky, scraggly forest. It's very dark. There are a few lava rivers, but it's not generally very bright. It wasn't very bright in Person's domain. There were these sparse, dead-looking spruce trees around. But in Vinay's domain, the land is... there is a big... Well, whereas Person, you didn't actually see any castles or buildings or whatever. There are a bunch of towers dotting this sort of red stone series of hills. It's like a redstone series of hills, with a bunch of towers clustered kind of on each of them. There's dying red grasses, very short, that are all over the hills.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Do. Okay.
Yeah, and at the center there's a big tower. That's the palace.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, to my friends, the landscapes there are not they're not what people in the outside world are used to. They look like a landscape. Strange, certainly, but you won't be overly claustrophobic. It'll be a landscape. We'll go through, or if you're following me, definitely we'll go through the Hellmouth and be there for a bit. Where's the... Okay. There's a note here that I'm looking for. There we go. I will either someone will be waiting for me at the Hellmouth, or I'll have to go to the palace of my liege lord Vinaya directly.
That sounds important.
If you are to accompany me, you must know the facts. It is the palace. Vinaya is the 6th of 9 kings.
Okay.
But you shouldn't we shouldn't encounter too much trouble. In fact, if we encounter anything approaching trouble, I might be able to throw a little weight around. You noted earlier, back in Last Gate, my aristocratic mannerisms.
Aristocratic.
Aristocratic. Thank you. I was searching so hard for that word, but I couldn't get the word aristocracy out of my head, and so it.
Fair.
That's such an ironic word to get stuck on.
I know.
Just think about the Aristocats.
Yeah.
I think I saw it once in French class.
Yeah, that tracks.
That used to be one of my favorites when I was younger.
You noted, and I told you that I was the son of a margrave in Rome, but I have been promoted to count within the ranks of hell as well. So,
Wow.
provided we are in Vinea's regency, I should be able to alleviate any trouble that occurs. Well, not any, but anything reasonable. And though I won't be able to throw my weight around in the other kingdoms, they'd still respect me a certain amount.
Do we need to know any sort of code of conduct, court etiquette? I grew up in the woods.
Being polite should be fine. That is my general. When I am worried about offending someone, I am polite, and that is it.
But what does polite mean to demons? Do you need to address them a certain way? Do you need to... I don't know, is there any...
It doesn't... Demons regularly expect and desire contact with mortals. They desire deals. The more esoteric ones might demand some strange form of communication, and certainly summoning them to this plane to make a deal requires certain rituals and naming of them in very specific ways. But nothing comes to mind. I mean, obviously they will know the region better than you. Be polite. Probably try not to make any agreements. They won't trick you into making deals. You know, demons deals involve lengthy, detailed contracts. But
Willow, you would know. You know enough about deals in general.
Yeah. Don't just agree to shit.
I'm also doing a lot of guesswork here, Nemo, so feel free to correct me if I say something wrong.
No, all good. Sounds all good so far.
If a demon introduces themselves, it is expected that they're using a name to address them. If they introduce themselves as a lord, as a baron, as a duke, it would be best to address them as duke and then their name. Or you are not one of their subjects, so you need not address them as my liege or sire, but respect them and they shall do the same. No demon is identical to another, just as no person is identical to another. They're not so different. They have an obsession with doing things by order, but chaos is a large part of the politicking of hell. They do it in a very orderly manner. Controlled chaos, as it were. I'm just going on ramblings here. I apologize. I seem to have answered a question and then some.
Sounds a bit like fairy, actually.
Don't say that to them. They won't like it.
Keep my mouth shut about fairies.
Yeah.
But
I
think
haven't.
it sounds exciting.
I've been interacting with them for something like 4 years, but I don't. I've only spent a limited time in hell. I'm still working out the intricacies myself. Oh, that's fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
Love that.
Hellmouth, baby.
That is
Hellmouth.
that is properly epic.
One day I'll render it. I have my sketchbook in front of me, and it's helping me just
I
focus
like the
and
rabbit
think.
ears just next to.
Just
Yeah.
in the background.
I am thinking thoughts.
Good. We're gonna take a break soon. I'm trying to get us to a place where we can take a break.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, you answered questions and then some, but I guess it's important for us to know more or less the system of what happens, so.
If you're heading there, certainly. But, yeah, rules are generally, there's nothing incredibly unusual. If you offend someone, they might take offense. If you're polite to someone, they'll probably react in the same way. They might look odd. Demons are varied in structure and physical form.
Will
Yes.
Will we stand out as just random, quote-unquote, mortals, just kind of in there?
They might be able to tell, but mortals do travel to hell occasionally. Okay. And also...
there's a ton of mortals in hell. They're just dead.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're a bunch of... That's the next thing. Also, of course, those who have made contracts with demons generally sign away a short period of their afterlife to serve there. So they appear much as they did in the mortal realm. So...
Gotcha. Cool.
We can for sure get out. Like, we're not dying?
Yes. No, not at all. Hell is not a realm of afterlife exactly. It is a place where mortals can serve once they die. But no, a hellmouth is specifically a gateway between Chthon and hell. It is a way for mortals to traverse there. We will be able to get out. We might have to wait till the proper time, but we will.
When you just missed the Metro North and it doesn't come for then an hour later? Hell's just like that.
Good.
It is what it is.
Oh, I am completely expecting that, like, on the other side of the Hellmouth, there's something like, not as busy as a train station, but something like next Hellmouth opening this time.
I love it.
Do you have your proper receipts for? Do you have proper authorization to leave hell?
Yeah.
All you demons queued up. There's going to be someone on the other side of the Hellmouth who is going to give us like a ticket saying you came in at this time.
Hello,
Keep this on you. Like, I'm full.
Yeah. Hell bureaucracies are my favorite kind of hell.
Me too.
Because it's just like Earth.
So yeah. So are there any further questions? I mean, that is something that I have to do. That is what I have to do next. Because I have no other obligations.
I mean, okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well then. We can leave whenever we're all ready. Might want to say goodbye to Dora, but...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we need to figure out a way to be able to, I don't know, contact her? Places to send word to her, I guess. I mean, here is probably a good place, but I don't know how often they get letters. Do they have a mailbox?
You didn't see one.
Okay.
There's no Pony Express here. It's just
Yeah.
find someone who's willing to run to a place and deliver a letter, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are some
people who
dedicated people. Like, there are some people who have, like, started to make the Pony Express, but it's nowhere near standardized. Like, if you
Okay.
ask people in town, they'll probably know a runner.
Yeah, they'll know a messenger office, probably. It's their job to do that, but
All
it's
right.
not.
There's probably not a
Okay.
messenger office in all towns, but, like, in the bigger ones,
Yeah.
there's a, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I do have animal friendship. We can get a bird to just like.
Fly a
How long does that
message.
last?
Wait, what the fuck? I have something called Animal Messenger. What does that do?
Huh?
Yeah.
Hold
Animal
up.
messenger is great.
That's a different thing. That's a whole spell. Animal Messenger.
Tell me what it is so that I can make a reference.
By means of this spell, you use an animal to deliver a message. Duration 24 hours.
Does the animal speak?
You choose a tiny blah 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 blah.
Message up to 25 words.
Where's
Replicating the
specific-
sound of your
when the
voice.
messenger yeah, it does. Oh my god.
This is Leviathan. it's the messenger lizards.
I love this.
Oh my god. I love that. I love that.
Okay.
I love that.
You
love
have
it.
to be within 24 hours of Dora.
50 miles.
Okay. That's interesting and very cool. I mean, yeah, we should probably at least say bye. We got her into a whole bunch of trouble anyway. We should probably apologize.
All right. Is there anything else that you would like to do at the Keep of Soft before you take, besides say bye to Dora, before you take Snicker and Doodle in your cart and start heading towards the Temple of Jur?
Not that I can think of.
All right. We can breeze through the goodbyes with Dora. Yeah, she says.
And if Dora is powerful enough to use a teleportation circle, she probably has some ability to contact us magically.
She's probably got sending.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's
But this is Arek who's saying that.
Yeah.
Jordy probably doesn't know about magic
Yeah,
communication.
yeah, she probably does. It's just us contacting her in case we find something.
Oh, should I give you a ring if I don't know what to. I move around a lot.
If you
Well,
find
yeah.
anything interesting.
Everything I find's interesting.
I mean, relating to what we've been talking about, I guess. Like all of the forgotten stuff. I don't know. We're kind of.
If I find
don't know,
another
just-
name, I'll let you know.
That
Yeah.
or also if you happen to come across anything relating to sorry, Morag.
By the way, I spotted this symbol earlier, and I don't know what you have all
Where
of them.
do you meet? Where do you?
Oh, I was imagining by our ponies.
Okay, you bring Dora out to. Okay, that's fine. Dora can come out.
If,
Just want to
if not, that's
clarify.
fine. Yeah.
No, I just want to clarify where you're waving around these forgotten god symbols.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll take a scrap of paper and draw this one. Do you have you seen anything about this?
I've never been in the ancient collections.
Well, I spotted this one in addition to the lock.
Can I? She
By all
reaches for the
means.
paper.
Yeah.
She tucks it away in her notebook.
Of course, you must be incredibly careful. But yes, I have memorized what it looks like.
All right. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Wish you
Man.
well in your research.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah. Good to meet you.
Yeah. You too.
I hope you find Saryu Morag.
Thank you. Oh, you might get at some point, if we find anything we think you might be interested in, you might get a message from a bird that sounds like me. Don't freak out about that, just so you know.
I talk to dead people.
Okay.
Takes a lot to freak me out.
I imagine so.
Thanks for the heads up. She puts a big hand on your shoulder.
Oh.
Keep forgetting she's a minotaur.
Yeah.
She's
I'm just gonna go for it and hug her.
Yeah.
That feels like a thing Willow would do.
Absolutely.
She leaves her hand, like it's a little bit awkward because now that you're hugging her, but she leaves her hand on your shoulder for a minute before like dropping it to actually hug you.
Oh.
Cool.
It's a little awkward. She feels a little awkward, but
Dora deserves hug.
yeah, she's smiling, and you pull away. Good luck.
You as well.
Bye.
Yeah.
And she.
We hop in the cart.
All right, and you head towards the temple of Zhur, and that's where we are going to take a 10-minute break.
Oh yeah.
Yay, I need to pee so bad.
Oh no.
All right. I'm suddenly burping a lot.
We are back on twitch.gov. Twitch.edu.
Oh
Hello,
my
everyone.
God.
Which I
Which
think
is
is
in all likelihood just us.
I think it is. But you know what?
And us
That's
in the future.
fine.
Fine.
Us
Hello,
in the
future
future.
Hello, future.
Possibly hello future, my friend Audrey. Shout out. Thank you. Love you. All right.
We had some interest from friends back in the first episode, but
One.
Yeah.
One.
you're not interesting.
We're very interesting.
We're interesting to ourselves.
Yeah, that's really what matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, is everyone okay with doing the combat? It might run over 9.
That's fine.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, but that's all we're going to be doing, essentially. We're heading out to a
Yes.
combat encounter.
Yes.
I'll
Sorry,
get to
my-
use some of my awesome things.
Yes. My professor just extended our paper. I
Excellent.
don't have
yeah.
to work
Hell
on it this
yeah.
week. Fuck yes.
God.
Oh my
The
God.
best.
Like, I wasn't too worried about it. But the fact
Yeah.
that she extended it means that I don't have to work on it tomorrow.
One of my other professors did that
Congratulations.
too.
Oh my
Very
God.
epic.
It's always
Probably
a good
sh-
feeling.
Probably should work on it tomorrow anyway, but still.
Yeah, probably should, but I
But,
won't
like,
have
it's
to
not
do.
a-
I won't have to. Yeah, I won't
Yeah.
have to do as much. I won't have to
Yeah.
write the whole thing.
Alrighty. You set off on Snicker and Doodle,
Mhm.
and it takes you an amount of time to reach the Temple of Xur.
I'm assuming like 2 days.
Yeah, it takes you 2 days to reach the Temple of Xur. That'll work.
Hold on, wait a minute. It's the same distance. Hold on. How long did it take us to... God damn it.
It was
Here we
like
go.
a
Here we
day and a half.
Yeah, a day and a
Yeah,
half.
day and a half to get to the Keep of Sound.
So it's probably... So yeah, it's like 2 days to say the same thing, because it's roughly the same distance.
Yeah, it's
maybe a
about
little bit.
about a day and a half. To get to the Temple of Xur. Yeah, I don't know how distance works, and neither do I. Yeah, you reach the Temple of Xur.
What's
Let me
it look
describe
like?
the Temple of Xur.
Give it to us.
I have it. Where is it, though? The Temple of Xur is a long, is a large, round, almost a large, not octagonal. Nononical? No, not. It's a large 13-sided, lighthouse tower. The
Right, of
bottom
course.
room is... The bottom floor is a lot wider than the rest of them. But it's dark. There's no light in the lighthouse. It doesn't look to be in the same amount of ruin state as Castle Sol, but it's certainly in disrepair. And certainly no one's been keeping it up for a long time. You arrive at the entrance.
What time is it? Like daytime, nighttime, sunset?
What time did you leave?
I think we left like midday,
Afternoon.
didn't
Yeah.
we?
Midday. Okay. I have to do a little bit of math.
We may have stopped to rest.
Yeah, it's getting into early evening.
Okay.
Mm.
Do we want a long rest before we go in?
You would have
think that
had a
would-
long rest.
Yeah,
Oh.
Right, I'm assuming this is the day after.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know, because I want to switch up my spells.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mine were all geared towards snooping around and sneaking and finding things out.
And we snooped and we snuck and we found out.
Yes, we did.
We
And
snooped,
your spells were helpful.
and we might have
The
even
one,
snuck.
the one. Oh, no, I guess there were two. I cast two. I had more helpful spells that I didn't cast.
You know, it's fine.
So we'll find a good spot, like a shrub, to attach Snicker and Doodle's leads to. You know, there's grass that they can eat, right? Or I mean,
There's a little bit. You're kind of on the coast. It's a little rockier. Oh, sorry. Over by the Bay of Siva.
Oh,
You're
right.
able to find
We're
something that you can tie them
Yeah.
to, though.
We're on like a coast.
You're
Okay.
on the coast, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're able to tie them up. There's a little bit. There's some older, like, wooden ruins of what might have been stables. You're able to tie them up easily enough.
I don't
There
know
is a
whether we
big-
have
there
donkey
is
feed.
a big door in the side, which is, it's actually a doorway. There is no door there anymore. Whether it was ripped out or simply rotted away, can't quite tell. But there is a dark doorway.
Is it? It's just ordinary sized, like person sized.
It's like a grand. It's a fancy sized doorway.
Fancy sized door for once fancy lighthouse.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Journey will say, well, we're here. We can get started whenever you're ready.
After you.
Journey will immediately head towards the doorway.
All right. You enter the temple. Make a perception check.
Cool.
Everyone?
Natural one.
Oh, no.
For a total, for a grand total of 2.
14.
I
Did you
pulled a
drop?
major.
I like that I have had 3 or 4.
Oh.
I've had 4 major arcana, 3 of which have been of no use to me.
Hey, at least you didn't have to fight your dream self.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Oh, nothing is happening right now.
Yep.
DM, I did get a nat 20.
Oh, you get a nat 20. Okay. Well,
Lovely.
let's take a look. That's another major arcana. I love how this happens like all the time.
How many cards are you using? The full like 90?
I'm using the full
size
78 deck. Deck of 78 cards. Willow, you
Yeah.
can cast Fairy Fire a number of times equal to your Wisdom modifier.
Like, in addition to...
Everything, yep. For
Wow.
right for today. Until the next long
Dang.
rest. You can cast Fairy Fire a number of times equal to your Wisdom modifier.
And it doesn't count against my spell slots?
Doesn't count against your spell slots.
Hell yeah.
It still uses an action, but it doesn't, yeah. You just have those number of charges of Fairy Fire. I'm glad I chose something that was new.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay. Perception
I'm still,
check.
by the way, terrified about that the bad one that's hanging around still.
Yeah, that's my fault that I need to do more with that.
I am so scared of it.
Honestly, that's my fault.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I would have, if it were more convenient, dealt with it
Mhm.
earlier.
Okay.
It's just not as convenient. All right. You, Journey, you see the Hellmouth.
Oh.
You walk right towards the Hellmouth. Willow, what did you get, Ellie?
14.
Willow, you see a figure emerging from the Hellmouth. Journey is about to collide into them, doesn't see them. What, do you say anything?
Journey, wait!
Both of
Stop!
the figure and Journey both turn.
What is it?
Ellie, it's a face you recognize.
Oh, God, what?
I don't actually know if you described them to me.
Excuse me. I don't know if I... Hold on.
Well, you described another form, but not a...
Oh, my God. Okay. Give me 1 second to pull up Ellie's,
Yeah, there's
thing
no
so that I
there's no
can
actual
think.
description of their...
Okay. Pale, how did I imagine them? Pale, almost gray skin, dark black hair that is sort of like mangled and cut at the shoulders or just past the collarbone.
Mm-hmm. It's actually a little bit longer now, a little bit more kept and grown out.
Okay. And sort of just like clothing that is haphazard and almost looks like multiple like layered cloaks that are tattered. Okay.
You see, Journey, you turn around and look at Willow, and then you turn back and see, all three of you see this figure. One half of their face is a mess of burn and bone.
Whoa.
They look and see Ellie and start to laugh. Let's roll initiative.
I was
click on the astral table thing.
I was about to say Ellie was gonna knock an arrow and fire. Oh my God.
You can
that's
move
right.
yourselves
It's a
towards
bow.
I'll move y'all close to the Antoine's.
1841 at Gmail. Email. There's a sign-in thing, and it filled stuff in. So I'm like, oh, great. And then,
Fuck.
okay, and then start playing. Loading textures.
I'm trying to get in.
Cool. So where's the door?
Okay.
So Journey is right in front of this person,
Oh
right?
my God.
Yeah.
So is the Hellmouth like at the top of this?
Sorry, give me a minute. Astral tabletop's being annoying. I just need to close all these damn windows. Yeah, the Hellmouth is at the back where Nalim is. I'm gonna say you're near. You can move Journey, right?
Yeah, I did move Journey.
Okay, good.
You moved Journey slightly to the left.
You're about to like shoulder check him.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
And initiative
Manage
roll.
Character. How do I let assign to player? Jess, let me know when you get in.
Hold on. There we go. Wait, what happened? Hold up.
What's
There's only one tiefling tile, and it's sexy lady tiefling.
No, that's fine. No, I'm just.
It says I don't have permission.
Oh my god.
There's a little thing over.
Can I? How do I? No, I hate this.
Hold on.
Okay, good.
We love
That makes
combat.
I have permission.
Huh? You did it?
What? No.
You don't have
It
permission.
says you shall not pass. You do not have the necessary permissions to access this area.
Why the hell? What the hell? Invite
What
and
the
manage
hell,
players.
Bulbasaur? What the hell?
Why do I...
Can
What's
you
your
send
username?
the pen sword?
There we go. Send invites. Try again. I thought I had a public... I love this.
I'm in.
My die has been rolling a lot of number 16s this session.
Interesting.
Okay, wait, where do I... Oh, there we go.
I'm then gonna assign Willow to you. Assign to player the pen sword. So now you can move Willow around. Okay.
Oh, dope.
Oh god. What did I do?
Oh no.
It is now dark.
That's my fault. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the hell I did. I hate this. Where the hell did you go? Okay. There you are. I'm sorry. I must have done some weird DM thing. I'm so sorry about that, folks. I can move Journey up.
How quickly did you make that?
What?
The drawing.
Oh.
Real easily on a thing.
No.
Oh, I sent something in lore.
Oh.
Hell yes.
That's
Yeah,
really cool. Sorry about that.
It's I don't know. 5-10 minutes?
That's really cool.
Thanks. I don't know. Sketching stuff is helping me right now.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Give me your... I have to roll initiative for Nadim.
Oh, right. Initiative.
I have a total of 20.
Jesus fucking Christ, Nemo. I don't have plus initiative. I don't think. I never figured that out. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And Journey and Willow
Tracks.
don't know that that's who this is, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
But it is apparent to us that combat is happening.
Yes.
Yeah. Ellie has... my initiative does not allow me to do anything, but...
You are shocked by what
I
is
am
happening.
shocked and I am knocking an arrow, is what's
Okay.
happened.
What are these numbers on our creatures?
Hit points.
Hit points.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay attention to those because they're not really
outdated
set
hit
up.
points.
Okay.
Mine are correct, but that doesn't matter.
I have more hit points than you? What the fuck?
Journey. What was your initiative?
20.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Ellie, what was your initiative?
2.
Willow?
7.
Ouch.
Journey.
Ouch.
It is your turn.
Okay. Rapier drawn is free action.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my bonus action to place a seal on the strange-looking creature in front of me,
Okay.
and I will use, then I'll attack with my rapier.
Okay. Roll to attack.
That's a total of 20.
I have to find their armor class. Total of 20? Yep. That hits.
Okay. That's 7 piercing damage.
All right. Anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Sorry.
I think. Basically, he's gonna say, Stranger, stand down or we shall destroy you.
Oh my god.
And
I
then
keep hitting my mic.
and then stand. And wait for someone else's turn.
It is Nalim's turn.
Oh boy.
Nemo, I hate you so much. Just do it already. Kill me.
Hee hee hee.
Oh god.
I'm not a stranger to everyone.
Fuck.
Let me see. Ranged spell attack. Okay.
Keep in mind, Nalim is in melee with me.
Yep. Oh, let's see. Actually, can they make it that far?
So I've forgotten what doing that in melee, how that works, whether it provokes an attack of opportunity, I don't think so, or whether it just grants disadvantage.
What do you mean?
Well, casting ranged spell in
I don't
melee,
actually think it does.
it's hard for some. It's hard in some way. It does something. Let me grab my book.
God, if that's true, I have been playing wrong.
It does something. You keep checking the thing, but thing is, this rule so rarely gets used. I know that
I'm
doing
gonna
a
say
ranged
let's
attack,
not.
doing a ranged attack while in melee is done at disadvantage. But I
Oh,
don't
that's
know
if
whether
you're
it's
actually
something
doing a
That's
on
like
the
a ranged
target.
weapon.
Nalim is aiming at Ellie.
No, it's not. It's not at the target. It's trying to aim something long range while someone is up and in your grill attacking you is hard to do. Or that is what.
I'm gonna say we're not doing it.
Okay, I'll just keep looking for it so I can tell you what the rule actually is because
Okay.
I'm destroying it to death.
Okay. If we
Oh, I found it.
okay, well, what is it?
Ranged attacks in close combat. Aiming a ranged attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and isn't capacitated. That's on page 195 of the Player's Handbook,
All right.
if you wish to check it yourself.
I believe you.
If you want to do away with it, of course, that is your prerogative, SDM.
No, sounds good. I'm gonna say, you know what? Yeah, we can play with it from now on. No, let's not do it, just because it's a lot to remember. It's hard to remember, and I don't want to actually, then punish spellcasting players.
Well, it's not just spellcasting players.
It's spellcasting enemies, too, but...
No, I mean, it's not just spellcasters. It's
Yeah.
anyone with it's anyone with a ranged weapon.
What is your armor class, Ellie?
14.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's gonna hit. A black beam of enervating energy springs from Nalim's finger.
Fuck.
This shit.
That spell is awful.
Yeah.
I love this spell. It's sexy as hell.
Oh.
Yeah, you are under the. Nalim has just cast
What
the spell Ray of
happens?
Enfeeblement. Only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength.
Wait, excuse me? So what happens exactly?
You feel weakened.
Okay, so all of my weapon attacks now only do half damage?
If they're attacks that use strength, they do half damage. Yep.
Fuck.
But
All right.
your bow
Cool.
is nice and dex.
My bow is in dex. That is good to know. Okay. Fuck. Ow.
Willow, it is your turn.
Okay, hold on. I'm wondering. So, lesser restoration wouldn't get rid of that, right?
Ooh.
It says you can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. I don't know what ray of enfeeblement falls under.
I'm gonna say that if you cast lesser restoration, right?
Yeah.
If you cast lesser restoration, Ellie will have advantage on the saving throw that he gets to make at the end of his turn.
Okay.
Because he gets to make a constitution save at the end of each turn.
Okay.
You don't have to
I
cast
will...
it, but that's what the effect would be.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide between that and Fairy Fire. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Lesser Restoration because I, like, prepped it and shit. I'm gonna reach out and, sort of... I'd imagine Ellie sort of stumbles. I'm gonna sort of brace him, and I'm going to cast, Lesser Restoration. And I'm gonna say, Ellie, who is that?
Let's talk right now and in a minute.
Okay.
Ellie, it is your turn. Unless you would like to move, Willow.
No, I'm staying next to Ellie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Ellie stumbles, braces himself, and immediately like almost lets out like a guttural scream and just fires.
All right.
So good lord. God damn it. No. Hold on, let me get... I forgot to grab longbow. I always forget. Yeah, 9.
That doesn't hit.
Yeah. What would he do? Oh, cool.
You do notice that Nalim was like surprised to see you. It's not that they were
Okay.
waiting for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at something real quick. Just 2 seconds.
No worries.
How do maneuvers work?
Ooh.
Maneuvers can enhance an attack in some way. You can only use one maneuver per attack. Okay.
Does it work with ranged attacks?
I don't know. It says a weapon attack, but I don't know if that's if it's
What ability?
melee maneuvers.
That works with any weapon,
Okay.
unless it's specified
Beautiful.
otherwise.
Then yeah, Ellie is going to Ellie is going to use the maneuver distracting strike. So oh wait, no. Shit, that doesn't work.
You
Hold
have
on.
to hit.
I have to hit. When you hit a creature yeah, never mind.
I gotta blow my nose.
Ellie would actually probably stay put. Yeah.
All right. Journey, it is your turn.
Journey will, seeing attacking, make no more attempt to dissuade this person, and will then use his infernal conduit ability. Will reach out with his free hand and make an attack roll. Using 1d10, not 2d10.
Mm-hmm.
Melee attack for a grand total of 21.
That'll
Wait.
hit.
Woo!
Technically it's 23, but
That will hit.
Get their ass.
excellent. Okay. Shit. I dropped the die. Yeah! They lose 9 hit points.
All right.
And I gain 9 temporary.
And
I
very
will-
epic of you.
And I will then add... And then I will then use my bonus action to place a second seal on this entity.
The seals give them disadvantage, or it just gives you extra attack?
The seal lets me do extra damage
Okay.
as a reaction.
Okay, that's what I
And
thought.
if I'm damaged, I can heal,
With the seals.
which is why I didn't expend the first one yet, because I'm hoping they'll, damage me first. Although, now that I have temporary hit points, it won't really matter.
Oh, should I have... Shit, should I have rolled my saving throw?
Yes, roll your saving throw with advantage.
All right.
Constitution.
Con... 18.
You feel healthy again.
Yay!
Shot off that weird shot that looks like it went past Nalim and curved down into the hellmouth, which you're sure that's fine.
Totally. Great. Cool. Very interesting.
But now you feel alright again.
Okay, cool.
All
I'll
right.
keep that in my head.
It is Nalim's turn. Let me see what Nalim can do. I'm using a mix of different stat blocks, which is fun.
Something.
What am I going to do? Sorry, trying to see what the hell I'm gonna do.
You're good. I'm also looking at my stuff.
Yeah. Make a journey. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Right, no, but what's happening in the...
Nalim turns to look at you after you've stabbed them. You notice that there's
After I have drained them.
drained them. Sorry, you have not stabbed them.
Well, I stabbed them once.
You stab them
And
once, and then
I
you
drain
drain them.
Okay.
And
Con save?
yeah, con save. The eyes aren't looking at you. Just the faces.
Okay.
They cannot see.
Ooh, that's bad. 7.
You
Landed solidly
are
on the 3 on the die.
blinded. The world. You look at Nalim's sightless eyes, and the world goes dark. Nalim.
Dude, I only have 2 of those lesser restorations on me.
Nalim runs.
Where?
I will
15.
use my attack of opportunity. If they're getting outside my reach. I know I
Yep.
can't see them, but
Make
I can
an attack with disadvantage.
I can sense them. Hold on, I'm just looking at blinded for a second. Blinded. Okay. Okay. Disadvantaged attack roll coming up. That is excellent. I rolled a 16 and a 20 on the die. So my 16 plus my attack roll is 22.
Yeah, you hit Nalim as they're running.
Okay. Unfortunately, that uses my reaction, so I can't then... Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Yes, I can! Because it's not a reaction! Ha! So, sorry. I'm excited.
I'm also
You're
excited.
valid. No, you're valid. This is high stakes.
I forgot that. It's been a while since I've used this. So, let's do this simply. Rapier damage, fuck yeah, is 12.
Okay.
12 piercing damage. And then I'm going to expend both of the seals.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nine plus 4, 13. An additional 13 necrotic damage. And if I'm wounded, I would regain 8 hit points. But I'm not. So
All
there.
right. Yeah. You feel your rapier slide through flesh and muscle, and then you pull it away, and then it like you don't even move it. Like you stick it into them, and they like run off of your sword.
Yeah. I will then say, basically, I'll mention, that's what you get for blinding me, fucker.
Yes! Good.
Can move there. That's fine. All right.
But I'm saying it loud enough that it is obvious to my friends that I am now blinded.
Yes.
Good to know.
All right. That is Nalim's turn. Now it is Willow's turn.
Damn. All right. Well, I wanted to cast Moonbeam, but I think I should save that spell slot for Lesser Restoration. Nalim is approaching, yes?
Nalim is
Running towards Ellie?
Nalim is actually running. Make a perception check, free action. Or an insight check, either one.
Well, I rolled a 2, so I don't think it matters.
Nalim is heading in your direction.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Entangle. So, grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range.
Alright.
I need Nalim to make a strength saving throw.
Take a look. That's a natural one.
Oh my
Dope.
god.
Well, Nalim is restrained, and he can choose to use actions to make another strength check, but that will be his action. So he's restrained, which I forget. That's disadvantage on attacks, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's
That sounds right.
advantage for us.
Possibly.
Let me double check.
Oh, I should have conditions up. Give me a moment. Restrained. Attack rolls against have disadvantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Yep. Yeah.
Cool. Yep, that's my turn.
All right.
What's Ellie's max hit points?
27.
And your are you wounded? Did that happen?
I am not. I was weakened, and then I pushed through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine.
Just enfeebled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Willow, unless you would like to move, it is Ellie, your turn.
Ellie is going to move right here. And on the way has pulled out his longsword. And is going to attack.
All right.
First one is a 22.
Hits.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I think that's a D8. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, D8. Okay. Yeah, that's 2 points.
2 points? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait. 4. Sorry. Yeah, 4 points, and then I'm going to use Action Surge
All right.
to strike again. That's a 5. So, 9.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. That's my turn.
Journey, it is your turn.
Okay.
You are blind.
I'm blind. I know the fellow isn't near me. I kind of heard them go in a general direction. So I don't want to drop my rapier because I won't find it again. So instead of dropping my rapier and taking out my longbow, because that requires 2 hands, I'll just reach and grab one of my daggers.
All right.
And try to throw it where I think the creature is.
Real quick, as a note, I didn't realize this before, but the 20-foot square around Nalim is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I think Ellie should have been able to get there anyway.
Yeah, I think I still make it.
Okay, I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's a 17. No, not 17, a 15.
15. Okay.
It's 9
Boy,
plus 6.
Mustang looking ass.
Okay. Ellie, tell me high or low.
Aww, that's mean.
Because I think it's interesting. High.
Okay. Okay. What's the damage?
Yes.
Cool. The damage is 5.
All right.
5 piercing damage.
You watch, Ellie, Journey spin wildly around, toss a dagger, and it lands in Nalim's back.
Oh, now you're really mean.
Yeah. I was marking damage and everything, asshole.
I'm sorry.
No, I loved it.
I just wanted the dramatic reveal. I couldn't have
No,
told you
it's
did
very
not like
good.
the damage because it wouldn't have been.
No, I love it. Oh shit.
What
Okay.
else do you do? Journey, anything else?
Give me a moment.
No worries.
Where the fuck in this book is conditions?
That's near the back. That's before the gods, after spells.
Oh, okay, that's why I couldn't find it.
It's like Appendix Table A.
Page
I thought it might be with
289.
Wouldn't make sense for it to be with combat.
Could I?
No, it wouldn't.
Would it be possible for me to use my? I don't know if this would fall under reaction, but would I be able to use it to like yell out to Journey to follow the sound of my voice?
I'll
Or
let you
would
do that as a free action.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I do that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, just Journey over here.
Yeah.
Okay. I will then. I guess I'll attempt to go in that direction.
All right.
I've got 30 feet of movement.
Yep.
So if I can move in a straight line towards Ellie, then I will. But if I have to roll something to decide how accurate I am, then I'll do that.
You're able to move close enough to Ellie. It's okay.
5,
Are
10...
the plants going to be a problem?
Yeah, they are. Is it 20-foot radius or 20-foot diameter cube?
God, let me double check.
I think you said cube, but
Yeah, I feel like it's cube. God, I've got too many fucking spells.
This is Entangle?
Entangle is 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. So I would have put the corner on Nalim, so it's sort of like there's a diagonal away from Journey, I guess.
Okay.
So
5,
probably a straight line is fine.
15, 20, 25. Probably be going, yeah, so I'm probably there. And do I like walk into the person or what?
Yeah, you walk in and you actually feel your dagger. I'll let you take the
Excellent.
dagger out of their back.
oh, that's very good.
I take my dagger out and put it back in its sheath.
All right.
I've got like 5 daggers. I've got 3 daggers that are just on me, and then I have one tiny dagger each in one of my boots. Like they're written down as boot daggers.
Daggers.
Hell
Boot
yeah.
daggers. Boot daggers. Boot daggers.
I've been keeping track of the damage. Okay, I'm like, thank you very much, Ellie. I appreciate it.
Okay. Nalim is going to try to escape Entangle.
Strength
That is
saving
a
throw.
strength saving throw. Come on. That's going to be...
Wait, it says a strength check, not a saving throw.
Okay. That's going to be 11?
Nope.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh, since we're in this lovely position, do you use flanking rules?
I think we can. Well, because we're using the board, we can use.
What does flanking rules entail? Like advantage?
Basically, if 2 people are on either, if 2 allies are on, or 2 opponents of the person in the middle, right? They're on opposite sides of an enemy.
Yep.
They both have advantage on attacks.
You
I
have
see.
advantage anyway, also.
Very
Entangle.
interesting. Very good. Very epic.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, really?
Yes.
Wait, what does Entangle do?
Restrained.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
It restrained, hold on. And that grants advantage on, was it just melee attacks?
Attacks against, and then the creature gets
All
disadvantage.
attacks or just melee attacks?
Just as
I-
attacks.
Yeah, just as attacks.
Well, in that case, my disadvantage should have straightened out.
Oh, it should have. You
Yeah.
hit anyway.
But the 16 was the first one on the die. The 20 was the second one, so it's fine anyway. Okay.
All right, Willow, it is your turn. Nalim can't do a damn thing.
Okay. I'm gonna run up next to Journey. And cast Lesser Restoration. So I hope we don't need it again.
All right, you are no longer blind.
And thank you, Willow.
You're welcome. Try not to get hit again.
It is your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. That's fun.
I believe it's mine.
Oh no, it isn't. It is Ellie's turn. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Thank
yeah.
you.
No. Hold on. Now hold on. It was just my turn. I threw the dagger and then went up to him and then felt it in the back.
Yep.
Yeah. Ellie, it is your turn.
Okay. Ellie. Oh. Ellie holds the his long sword. He grabs the end of it and he leans into Nalim's space and puts it at their throat and sort of just looks them dead in the eyes, and the two of you behind them can see Ellie's face. He is his entire face is just contorted in both anger and pain, and he looks like he's like almost crying. And he says, "Give me one good reason why I shouldn't spill your guts on these fucking floors."
I have ways of coming back.
Ugh.
Don't you know?
He digs in the sword.
Roll to attack.
Yeah.
Roll with advantage, because that was epic.
Thank
Also
you.
because I've been
Also because of entangle and flanking.
Okay, 17 plus strength.
Roll your
is-
damage.
Yeah. I'm going to spend my D10 of inspiration to give a little bit more because I rolled a 3. That's 1 extra point.
All right.
4 points of damage, which I guess tracks for what I'm doing.
All right.
So, yeah, that's Ellie's turn.
Journey, it is your turn.
Cool. Yeah, okay. He's just gonna attack with advantage. Not gonna bother placing a seal on it.
Okay.
Good, I needed that advantage. Oh, but that's worse.
Oh no.
14 to attack.
14 hits.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, wow, I'm rolling well. Another 12 piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Wait, how much damage did you do, Ellie?
I did 4.
4. Just now with your sword again?
Yeah, actually, wait. That is not correct. I did 6. I keep forgetting I have an extra thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's 6. Sorry.
I've just been keeping track of damages in my journal.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
And that's a standard action. What else? I'm looking through my list of abilities. Like, there are things I could do if he knew he could do them, but
Mm-hmm.
as it is, probably can't. Yeah, no, that's it.
All right.
Can't do a bonus action with anything, because... So yeah, that's it. Will say, though, well, if you have ways of coming back, that means we have the fun of destroying you all over again.
Yes.
Nalim's head like rolls back, like head, like eyes up to the sky, laughing. There is blood pouring out of them.
God.
Do you need a cough drop?
Willow, we're fighting. Don't offer lozenges.
You see flickers of an inhuman form. Just like little, like, eye flickers in the corner of your eye of this inhuman form. And then Nalim vanishes.
Fuck. Right out of Entangle?
Dimension door, baby.
Oh my god.
I feel like there's something I should be able to. Oh no, that's a
I don't
feat.
think so.
That's a feat.
Yeah.
Fucking feat.
No!
And they're gone.
Damn.
And it's just you and this now decaying pile of weeds and the Hellmouth.
Did anybody take damage?
Before we do that, we're gonna pick up from there
Oh,
next week.
that's
All right. I'm gonna say goodbye to Twitch, and then we're gonna chat a little bit. Bye, Twitch.
Bye!
Dang.
Oh, damn it. I realized I didn't put the battle map on that whole time on Twitch. Whatever.
It's okay.
The battle map is for us.
Yeah.
We're describing it. It's fine. All right. Until next time.